Islamic. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, I just got to call my son Imani. I had to call my son. Yeah, Imani Gray hyphen Bay. He works across the street at Wendy's. So I'm in the process of studying thought, the science of thought, and also I'm studying the criminal mind of in reference to the science of thoughts um, and the mind of a predator, the mind of a predator, and I'm also studying the United States Constitution of America, and let's see, yeah, I'm studying the United States Constitution of America, and I'm using my tablet. Um, and I'm on break. Yes. Yeah. Earlier when I was talking, I'm Rhonda Arrington-Bey. Um, someone spoke of one that was not me. In reference to Katrina, that was not me. That was a male. That was not me. Hurricane Katrina. Okay, I reclaimed my Moorish nationality with Moorish American National Republic. Run is in 2015. Um, Also, my son Imani Gray hyphen Bay reclaimed his nationality as well. We're in the process of correcting our status as Moorish Americans by learning different government agencies of our change in status. Um, as I studied the United States American Constitution and what constitutional law is, I realized that learning from Moorish American National Republic that African American, Black, or the color white are not nationalities. That you are at, if you are under that status and you are presenting yourself under that status, you are operating according to our studies outside of the United States Constitution. And the United States Constitution is an organic instrument. It's lawful, and that includes also Abraham Lincoln proclamations. Um, Abraham Lincoln's 13th Amendment with 20 sections. These amendments and proclamations are laws, divine laws of freedom. Why wouldn't someone want to be a part of the United States Constitutional Code? I asked that question, and I think the seven, yeah, I keep saying that. It's lawful. It is lawful. Can someone represent you who are not in a constitutional fold under that status as if you're a Moor or a Moorish American or other or someone else who have reclaimed a nationality? No, they cannot, because they're under a different status. They're operating under a foreign jurisdiction, and you are in the process of correcting your status as a Moor or someone else that has reclaimed a nationality. So lawfully, a person who have chosen to use a status that does not that is not recognized by the United States Constitution cannot represent that person who is recognized by the United States Constitution, because they have been naturalized and have reclaimed a nationality. So they cannot represent you in law, unless they can only represent you if you allow them to, because you're maybe ignorant to law, but they cannot represent you. So what you might have are those that might forcefully try to represent you, but they cannot represent you because they're not in a constitutional fold, so they're not lawful. I had suggest that there would be if there was a study to see how many criminals that are operating outside the United States Constitution. It would be interesting to know. Once again, it's August the 29th, 2017. August the 29th, 2017. And I'm about to go get off break. Some people in reference dealing with slavery, or I think sometimes when people speak of slavery, it's easy for them to a predator, if they keep saying they sold something, if they keep speaking of how they brought something, a predator, then that would justify them behaving as a criminal. So if they want to commit a crime of rape or molestation, if they keep speaking of how they brought something or someone, in their mind, psychologically, they will start demonstrating. They'll start demonstrating that, because they, in their mind, it's like they think they actually paid for something. So if they feel like they paid for something, what in their mind, they might actually behave criminal. For instance, if they keep saying, I paid for a woman, I paid for this woman, I paid for this woman. So when they decide if they want to cause an act of rape or molestation, they say, I paid for this woman, or I paid for this child or this little boy. So 9 times out of 10, if you ask yourself, if you study, I think if we study those who are outside of constitutional fold, who have not been naturalized, who is not considered a part of the human family, then you might find those that think that way, behaving in such manner. So she said, "Now, or you step on it," and then she took a knife and cut the tail off. I think that should be a study in statistics. So they and see how many that are operating under a foreign jurisdiction. The United States Constitution of America is not a foreign jurisdiction; it's lawful. So imagine hearing those keep saying, I paid, and then behave in an unlawful way. In their mind, if they keep saying it over and over again, they start to believe. So when they behave in a horrendous manner, they feel justified. If they're a stalker, a criminal. Yeah, I definitely think that. Okay, thank you. I gotta go back. I'm on break. I'm working overtime this week on this paycheck. I earn money while I correct my status as a Moorish American, and correcting my status by respect. I took an affirmation to uphold the United States American Constitution of 1787, of the Articles of Confederation of 1778, the Declaration of Independence of 1776, the Articles of Association of 1774, Abraham Proclamations, all 4 proclamations, and Abraham Lincoln's 13th Amendment, 20 sections. I affirm to uphold these amendments and this law, our United States Constitution and proclamations, Islam. Thank you.